Welcome to the next installment of Stranded Deep. So where we are, last episode we arrived at our first large island and then kind of identified it was all rinse and repeat a little bit, because all you do then is just travel around island to island, collect resources and bring them back to your home islands, and that's what we did. So if we just look at our stats for the moment. So the reason that I've left it this long, we're on about day 94-ish, and the reason I left it this long is that I wanted to get hunting skill up to the maximum before we took on the bosses, because I wanted to come back and start on the bosses. And it took a long time to actually get that final level of hunting skill, hence the kind of pile of fish here, which I've just been doing in the last couple of days. But it does make quite a big difference in that when you hunt sharks with advanced spears, it's 4 advanced spears on... Let me just go back to hunting level here. It's 4 advanced spears on hunting level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But on the full level 7, it's only 3 advanced spears. So it makes quite a big difference. Anyway, we're going to take on the bosses. And so here we are. If we just go back to F and we look at the stats here. Islands explored 26. Yeah, we're on day 94. Islands explored 26, and that's out of a total of about 50. So we've only been to about half the islands, and we've got more resources than we could possibly need. As we can see, a bunch of logs, a bunch of stones, a lot of copper, a lot of clay, copperish in color. So here's kind of the brick making station. You've got the brick station here next to the furnace, next to a pile of clay, so that anytime we want to, if we just press and hold C, we can make bricks. There's a bunch of bricks in there as well. Fuel station, because I did start using a smaller raft with a motor just for speed, because they are faster, but kind of ended up preferring the sail a little bit. It's slower, but it's just I guess a more pleasant ride. So again, just a lot of storage here, a lot of miscellaneous stuff. But this is how the raft ended up. Remember, we started out with a 2x3, ended up as, what's this, 5x3. And so there's a lot of capacity to go to islands, pick up a bunch of resources, bring them back, which is what we've been doing. This is all just food here. This is for the shark repellent every time we go to an island and want to just clear it out of clay and everything. Reason for being basing on a big island is just the respawn of the fiber sleeves. You see, we ended up with just way more of these than we needed. As far as farming, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on potatoes and just 1 on PP, just to make sure that we have keep the antidote going. And the idea behind the potatoes is really just to keep the fuel production going. But seeing as I've been using this sailing a lot, it's kind of built up a little bit. So full cans are in here. And we got, what's that for? 16 full cans. This one's partial, I think, yeah. That one's got 2 loads in, or it's half full. So that's basically it. Built this house out of sticks, which is why we've got hardly any sticks left. How many we got left? 31, not many. But we've now got enough of these fibrous leaves, and of course we've got the respawn every 3 days, and we get about 60 or 70 off this island. And it's starting to come in again already. So I've been using those as fuel, not the sticks. And if we needed sticks, of course, you've got all the logs there, which we could break down for 4 sticks per log. Anyway, what we were going to do, and the reason I wanted to get that hunting skill up to 10 was to... Let's just grab this here. Was to go take on the bosses. Now I know there is one northwest of here, and it's not that far. So where's northwest? There it is. So we're going to have to head off in that direction. So what I'll do is I'll head off tonight so that we don't hit a storm, because we don't get storms during the night. And probably overnight or spend a day or 2 at a neighboring island, and then we'll head off and take on the boss from there. So what we're going to be taking is, I've got 2 crates of spears here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40 spears. These are all the tools we're carrying around. Meds. Where we're going, we may need a breath boost or something like that. I'm not entirely sure which boss it's going to be and if we're going to be spending time underwater. One or two of them we do spend time underwater. Let me see, we've got a bed there, so we can save the game on the neighboring island. You can't save out in the sea, but you can save on the neighboring island. So that's basically it. So we're going to head off and probably overnight on the neighboring island, and I'll see you once we get into where the boss is. It's only about 2 islands away, so he's pretty close in that direction. So I'll see you when we get there. And here we are on the neighboring island. So I built this dock here deliberately pointing towards where the boss is, and he is roughly west. He's around here somewhere, so not quite on the straight line, but slightly to the left. So all we have to do is head off. So let's do that. Just move the raft around. So yeah, pretty much west of here. Come on, move. Yeah, that's the thing about the big rafts. They are a bit cumbersome. So directly west. Yeah, let's get the sail down first. Alright, we should be... each boss has some sort of identifying structure around it. So yeah, we're pretty much lined up with the dock there. I think a bit more in this direction. Bit more. That should do it. Alright, as far as time is concerned, we got 7:57, which is good, because we can't really go in the water before 8 AM anyway, because water's just not clear enough. So it's just a case of waiting till we see the identifying structure above the boss. But yeah, we're going in the right direction, so we can start to put things away. We're not going to need the axe. Not seeing anything yet, but we are going to need a bunch of spears. And I'm guessing just load up with a full stack. No, oh, is that it? Yep, there we go. So you got that kind of antenna sticking out of the ground there. Sorry, out of the sea there. So let's park the boat and get to it. So this, I think, is the Great Abaia. Which is actually one of the easier ones, if not the easiest one. Because he doesn't attack. You just go down, sit on the ship, or sit on the, yeah, the Great Abaia. Okay, let's disengage. Sail down. So as far as spears, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 should be enough, but we've got room for more, so let's take a couple more stacks. Now we're going to be sitting underwater while we're fighting him, so we want a breath boost, but we're also going to want one of these. I don't think we're going to need any bandages, but we've got room, so let's do that. You see, so we could, for example, put this in our 1 slot, just hold 1 there. Put these in our 2 slot. Okay, let's go. Actually, before we do anything, let's take the breath boost. Alright. And if you just sit here, he doesn't attack you. Oh. I just killed a cod there. So that's 1. Not sure how many spears this is going to be, but 2. 3, 4, 5. Is that a storm? I think it is. 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. I think the next one gets him. Well, let's just take some oxygen. Okay, he's down. So he's going to disappear, so we need to grab all our spears. Objective completed. 1 times Abaia trophy, 1 times aircraft engine part. Press return to continue. Done. Okay, there's nothing on the ship that we care about, so we can go home now. So let's do that. So I've been through storms with this boat before, and doesn't seem to be any problem with it. Let's see, let's just put all of the spears away. Okay, so I'm going to head home, and I'll see you there, and then we'll head off to the next boss from there. So thanks for watching this one, and next episode we'll do another one.